Hi, friends. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and I hope you're having a wonderful week. So, today it's going to be a little bit of a long one. I feel like I've been doing a lot of long ones lately, but I don't know. I have a tiny house filmed that is pride flag based. I did post a photo of it over on Instagram/X if you would like to see it. The link's down below. But anyway, back to this build that I haven't even started talking about because I got distracted. This is going to be a pretty big build, so grab a drink, grab a snack, get cozy, and let's watch the speed build together. I have had a little too much coffee today, so if I talk a little fast or get very sidetracked, that would be why. I'm a little bit buzzy. A little bit buzzy. What kind of coffee? Do you like coffee? Do you like hot coffee or iced coffee better? Because I'm an iced coffee person. Even when it's cool outside, iced coffee all the way. Anyway, so this build is going to be kind of a picket fence family home perfect build. Like it's just the most stereotypical suburban picket fence house you may ever see. And I love it so, so dearly. My whole concept was this like brick and I think it's green paneling, possibly, I believe. And then this like really pretty picket fence that I can't remember what pack it's from. Let me look. I do have my game open. This fence is from Backyard Stuff, right? Yeah, Backyard Stuff. It is this just the most typical picket fence you've ever seen, and I love it so so much. It's such a pretty fence, and I just really wanted to use it almost everywhere. I think it might be the only fence we use outside, like around the yard, the whole house. This is built on a 30 by 30 lot in Newcrest. It's the Tranquil Crescent lot, and I just think that it just fits here so perfectly. We have a garage that ends up being an actual garage on the interior, not an actual garage because we don't have garages in The Sims, which is fine. I think that we don't need like cars. I don't really feel like we need cars, but I do feel like a garage kit or stuff pack, probably a stuff pack, would be amazing with like a garage door that maybe opens and closes like a real door, and then like actual cars that you don't have to go into debug to place, and like lots of garage decor. I just think that it would be so fun and such a good idea, and but I feel like they would get a lot of people complaining if they did that they didn't add cars and they just added a garage thing, which makes me kind of sad because I really would love a garage stuff pack, like a lot. I would really love that. But here you could kind of see that we are laying out how the split level thing is going to work. Because I didn't want to put the house on a foundation, but I wanted it to be up, like the bottom, to have like a little porch that's up one, because I thought it looked nice. So I made sure to put the garage down a step so that the it would be accessible. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. And then we just end up with a metal paneling to look kind of like a garage door. And yeah, so this is kind of working on the floor plan. I feel like I cut some of this out here in a minute, but I don't know. I left a lot of messing with this platform and the garage in, but we do end up with a little bump out in the garage where the bathroom downstairs is going to go. And I think that it works out really, really well. But this is me just kind of messing around with the like exterior with the windows and the kind of like floor plan ideas in my head are formulating. We end up with pretty much base game windows, I think, is what we use. Like, I'm pretty sure it's mostly base game windows. I feel like I was possibly thinking that I could use a lot of base game, but it ends up being a very heavy pack build. If I actually pull up the gallery post, it is on the gallery already. If I pull that up, I don't think you can hear me clicking. It that's all the expansion packs. Oh boy, all the kits. Yeah, it's got basically every single thing. But I think it's really fun. I did just post it and it already has a bunch of downloads and comments, so that makes me really happy. I think that means that people like it. I hope that you will too. I think it's really, really fun and really pretty, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm really, just really happy with it. But this is kind of the vibe on the exterior that we're gonna go with like all of the base game windows and doors. and a couple of windows from growing together over here in what's going to be the infant nursery. There is room for 4 Sims in this house, and I think I may have put a litter box and a pet food bowl in this house. I don't know if I put a cat tree, but I put a litter box just in case you want a cat instead of a dog, but you could also have a dog. I like to put those items just in case, and I think that it's really just not natural. I'm not looking for the word natural. I'm looking for the word normal. No, not normal. I don't know. You let me know what word I'm thinking of. To have that in a build. But other than that, there is 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. There's the nursery I talked about, and then there's a kids room, and then 1 to 2 parents or guardians. And I don't know. I really love this home, and the floor plan downstairs was a struggle for a bit. I was not sure what I wanted to do. I struggle a little bit with floor plans to not just make them super square and boxy, and I've been trying to work on it, but I did not really work on it much in this build. But we do get like a little music room space that has a fireplace and a piano, and then we get a big old living room with like a little toy spot, like a little place for the kid and the infant to exist downstairs if you wanted them to. And then there's a kitchen and a dining room, and then the garage. And then upstairs, there's the 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a hall bath and a ensuite to the primary bedroom. And so I just think I really, really enjoy this build, and I kind of want to play in it because it's so cute to me. Maybe when my current legacy moves on to the next heir, I think that maybe I will have them play in this house because I think that that would be really well. They can't play in it right now because the household is too big. But I wanted to mention that I will be starting to stream again now that I have moved and gotten mostly settled. We still have some stuff to move from the old place to the new place. But I am starting to work on streaming again because I'm finally in a little bit of a bigger home and there's more space, and so it's not as like cramped where you could hear all of my animals and my husband playing or whatever. But also my husband had the idea that we could play the game we've been playing, which is Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. We could play that together on stream, and I think that that sounds really, really fun. So if you would like to possibly know when that happens, you can check out my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter down below to hear more about that if you'd like to. But back to the build, this is going to be where the kitchen goes, and of course I use my favorite counters, which are the ones from For Rent, but I use the upper cabinets from Jungle Adventure because the For Rent ones were clipping in front of the window and it bothers me, so we used the Jungle Adventure cabinets above the left side of the kitchen, and then these open shelving pieces on the right side of the kitchen, which I don't remember if we keep above the fridge or not. But here I'm just cluttering up the kitchen. I feel like we cut in a second and then it's done, but I don't really remember if I cut part of it out or if I forgot to record. I think that the only bathroom that I show the complete bathroom of is the downstairs one, and then the upstairs are kind of like little pieces of it because they are all very different. Like one is 4 tiles, one is 5 tiles, and then one is like 9 tiles. So they're all very, very different, but they have all the same fixtures. But here you can see I've opened up the floor plan down here so that we have a big old living room space. And this is where this couch comes into play. And I love this couch. I love this couch. It is the perfect couch. It has the perfect swatches and is just lovely. And I really love the color scheme in here. I think that the rocking chair matches the color of the like fabric on the couch really well. And then the rug that we end up using, I think it's from Growing Together, might be the one we use. That table's from For Rent. And then the white couch, I don't remember if we keep it or not, but that one is from Paranormal. Your guess is as good as mine on if we keep it or not, but we're going to find out together. And then I think over here we just get a plant. And then on this wall behind the rocking chair, we get a bookcase. And now we're just adding this little table over here, and we do change the walls, but I did paint them all white to begin with just so that they were painted if I forgot. I usually paint the walls completely off camera. I choose the walls and the flooring because I just spend so long doing it, and it would just make the build ridiculous because I would spend like 20-ish minutes trying to pick a wallpaper and a flooring. And I know that I always go for this flooring. It's the Jungle Adventure flooring, but it is my favorite wood flooring in the game. I think it's so beautiful. I love every single swatch. It's so pretty. This is the Growing Together rug. See, I knew what rug I was going for. I even selected Growing Together because I knew that it had this swatch on it. And then we just get a little poof, and then I think we get some family photos, maybe. I'm having to add the cheat so that I can find the family photos because they are under a gameplay unlock. So I have to type in the cheat. It's bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. It's a very long cheat, but that's how you unlock things like these photos and career unlocks and everything like that if you are playing with a sim. Which I prefer to play with a sim in the house because then I can more easily play in certain seasons and change the lighting. I don't really change lighting a lot. I feel like I probably should change lighting a lot more often. I know a lot of people prefer to change the colors of the lights, and I should because it's so much prettier when you do that, but I just forget. I just get going in a build and just forget what I'm doing and just don't think about it. But this is that little kids corner. We end up with a plushie and like an infant mat and this little sheep rug. And yeah, I think it's really cute. And this is the infant mat. I think we go with the pig because it's my favorite one because it's like the most neutral color scheme of them. Or colorway, I guess, if you would prefer. I think that's how you use that word. I'm never sure. But now we're just kind of changing the colors a little bit so that I can move this shelf in here and have it work in here. So we just add a couple pieces of clutter up here for the kid. And then the piano does not stay there. The piano moves into the same room as the fireplace, I believe. I'm like 80% sure that it moves over there. And we have like a little music room in there. And then this, and then this changing table goes where the piano currently is, right? That's what we do, right? Hello? Move it. Move it over there. Move it over there. Auden. There you go. No, I changed mine. Oh, nope, I changed it back. Oh my gosh. It's giving me a headache. I'm spinning around so much. I'm so sorry. I really needed to like cut most of this out. That was kind of nauseating. But we do add a closet here to kind of make it more of like a little hallway space and less open. And I think that that was really cute. And then up here we get a painting. I don't remember what painting we put above the fireplace. I don't know what it is. Do I say your guess is as good as mine too often? Is that something I should say less? I feel like I say it a lot. Let me know. Let me know if I do, because I feel like that's something I say a lot in voiceovers. So while we're building, what can I tell you about? Oh, I recently got into gel nail art with gel nail polish, and I think I posted some photos on Instagram, or not Instagram, Twitter. But I did like Halloween nails, and I think that they're really cute, and it was really fun. I spent hours on them, but I think that it was just really a fun thing. I have most of my craft stuff is still at my last apartment. I haven't moved my craft stuff over yet. I can't craft or do art that often anymore because I have severe arthritis, and it just hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts my hands. It hurts my back and everything, and it's just this whole ordeal. So I don't really do arts and crafts that often anymore, but I did my nails, and I think that it was really fun. I'm going to do my mom's on Friday. And it's just really fun. But here you can see that we're just kind of adding some clutter into this living room to make it look lived in and like they are raising a family in this home, which can be a very messy thing, I believe. I used to be a nanny, and it was a very messy thing, but yeah, so I think we just add a little rug over here, and then we have that little record player down here from the Party Essentials kit. It's so cute. I love it so much. This owl statue from Growing Together, I put in almost every single family home. If it's a family or it has kids, this is in the house. I just love it so much. It's so cute. And then here is the piano. I don't remember if this is the swatch we end up using or not, or if we change it. I really don't remember. There's a mirror, and then eventually we do get the parenting board on this wall, that empty wall that the closet is on. But now we are kind of moving on into the garage a little bit more to work on it a tiny bit. Like just adding this little platform here and then adding the hampers because the laundry is in here. And I know in real life you would put the hampers in your room or in your bathroom, but in The Sims, it is so much easier if the hampers are in the same room or like right near the washer dryer because it just takes so long for your Sims to walk around the whole house and collect it all and then go to wherever the laundry machines are. So I like to put it in the same room. I know it's a little silly in real life, but it's okay. And then here's this little dog leash thing. We put some treats on it. So maybe I did believe they have a dog, but I do have a litter box in this build, I believe, outside. So it could be a cat, or maybe I don't put a litter box. We're gonna find out together because I cannot remember. I have the build open on my other monitor. I could just look. Let's see. Is there a litter box out here? There's a food bowl and a toy bin, but I do not see a litter box. Maybe I did not add a litter box. Okay, they have a dog, not a cat, because there is no litter box in this build. I really thought that I put one, but I guess I didn't. That's so funny. I really thought I did. That's okay. But here is the little decor downstairs. We have this little painting set, and then I covered up one of the paintings with the little news article, and then we just put a few little doodads in the little workspace with the workbench woodworking table. There we go. And then here we just end up with a wardrobe, I believe, from For Rent, and maybe a plant, possibly. I think it's a plant. It is a plant. The cottage living plant. I love that plant. It takes up such little room and is so realistic looking, I feel. And then we just add a rug. I was going to tell you where that rug is from, but my brain is just not working with me right now, and I cannot remember where that rug is from. Let me grab it. Is it from the, yeah, Lovestruck. It's from Lovestruck. I knew that. There's so many packs. It's so hard to remember where everything is from and what the name of certain packs are. And I do have all the packs. I'm very grateful that I've been able to spend the last few years collecting them and that I'm able to usually get them soon after they come out. So I do have a full collection, and so it makes it, I'm not complaining. I am very, very grateful to have them all, but I'm just meaning that sometimes when you have them all, it's hard to remember what item comes from what pack, because some of them have very similar items, but they're also very different. So that would be why I'm fumbling a bit to remember. And then we just had these little base game curtains, and now we're just going to add this little greenhouse because earlier on when I was laying out the build, I did put a greenhouse down and, like, to see if it looked good, and I wanted one. It's not really a greenhouse though. It's more of like a little pool house, because it's not like a bunch of windows and doors. It's just a few windows and then like a big door on the front. So it's not really a greenhouse. It's more of just like a exterior build, I guess. I don't know what you would call this. It's not really a pool house. Maybe it is a pool house. And when I think pool house, I think Gilmore Girls, Richard and Emily's pool house, where it's like you can live there or stay there. And I don't think that that's entirely always accurate. I feel like it's just a house, like a little room sometimes that you use to put pool stuff in, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it does end up having a few planters in it and a couple easels and maybe a flower arranging table. I don't remember. We do get the pumpkin carving station in there because in my eyes it's fall. It's time for fall. I don't know when the first day of fall is. Let me Google that. Google that. When is the first day of fall 2024? September 22nd. So in a few days. It is currently September 17th. So we are almost into fall. I did already upload a fall build, and it's fall for me. It doesn't technically start for a couple days, but it's fall for me. But here we are just putting down a bunch of planters, and oh, okay, now we're back inside working on the kitchen. I am all over the place with this build. Am I okay? Do I always do this badly? What is happening? This is just so intense. And then I raise these up, and then I put them back down. And then I scoot the... Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm very confused. This build is very confusing, and I've had too much coffee for this. And this is only halfway done. This is the longest video. It's not my longest video, but it's a very long video. And I'm running out of words to say. So what do I say more of? Okay, if you eat peanut butter, like if you're not allergic and you like peanut butter, if you have a peanut butter sandwich, I did a poll on this on Twitter recently, and people mostly said jelly or jam or marshmallow fluff had a couple of votes. I like jelly or jam, preferably strawberry or raspberry, and then I also really like honey, peanut butter and honey sandwich. No one voted for honey. And is that not a thing? Do people not eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches? Because I think it's delicious. I love them so much. It's so good. Let me know what you think down below. I'm very curious to know. But we are still cluttering up this kitchen. I feel like I could have cut a little bit of this out. I feel like it's kind of not redundant, not repetitive, but just like maybe it's a little boring. Am I bored of my own video? Why am I showing all the cluttering? Like, we get it. You're adding all the same clutter that you always do, and you don't need to show it all. What else do I add? Lemons and limes. I love that lemon and lime thing. I use that every single build. I think it's a cool kitchen. More plates. Love the plates. Some tea canisters. Love the tea canisters. Is that it? Are we good? Are we done? I think I may add do I add cutting boards? I don't think I do, but we do add a little table from Horse Ranch and a little rug, and then we put the fruit bowl over here. I think it's very cute. I love putting tables in the middle of kitchens. As you know, I do it in almost every build. The big open space in the middle just like weirds me out for some reason, which I don't think it would in real life, because I think that it's nice to be able to walk across the kitchen without having to detour around things. But one of my grandparents has a little table in their kitchen, and so does my other set of grandparents. They also do. So maybe it's more common than I think, and then I do it because I'm used to it from them. I'm not really sure. I don't know, but I think it looks cute and like takes up space, and I like it in The Sims. But this is the downstairs bathroom. We're just adding a little piece of artwork, and that's about it. Maybe a little piece of clutter on the sink, maybe some soap and some toilet paper, and then I think we move on upstairs maybe. I don't really remember. I'm playing darts on my phone with my husband right now while I'm doing this voiceover, and I am doing very badly because I'm not paying attention. Also, I'm very bad at darts. In real life also. In real life, this is real life. But physically I cannot throw them very well either, but I'm not doing very well on my phone. He is winning. I've also occasionally been making day in the life TikToks, and like it's making me very motivated to do things. So I'm making one right now about today, and I'm having a good time with it. I made one a couple days ago also, but it's very motivating and makes me very happy. This is going to be the parents' room. We have moved on upstairs. We use this bed from Horse Ranch, which I use a lot. And then the nightstands are from Discover University, I think. And then the same table from downstairs from For Rent is put under the TV from Modern Luxe. And I really love the colors in this room. I think it matches downstairs really, really well. The greens and the pinks just like matches the vibes of downstairs perfectly. I had to take a sip of my coffee because my throat was dry. And then do we use the same rug? I don't think we do. I think we use a different rug. Maybe this one from Cats and Dogs, I believe. And then over here is the For Rent dresser and wardrobe set with the mirror above it, also from For Rent. We get a little record player. It kind of brings in that they like records from downstairs having that record player also. And then the same little plant that I love from Lovestruck, I believe. And then we just kind of clutter up the nightstands a little bit. I did use two different nightstands because two of the same ones on the right side, two of that one looked too modern, but then two of the right one or the left one took up too much space in my head. So I did use two different nightstands, and I think it looks really, really cute. And then over here we get a plant. Oh, we had a plant on the wall, and then we get a plant up here, and I think maybe some like perfumes or something, or we get a little basket of stuff. What do you think is in that? Like towels, blankets? washcloths. What is in that little basket? I never really thought about it before. It's just cute is what it is. It's just cute. And then here is going to be the upstairs hall bath. It's just got a sink and a toilet, and then we get a wall shower. We don't use this one. I felt like it was making the space too cramped. So we use like a little glass divider and a wall shower because it just worked a little better in the space. It was just getting too tight with the full shower. But I think that it works really, really well, and it looks really cute the way I did it. And then I think we move on to the primary bathroom. I feel like I could have cut one or two of these bathrooms out. I feel like it's a little redundant. I didn't need all of them, but I liked them all, and they were all different, so I left them all in. I don't know. Let me know if you think I should cut out bathrooms more often. I feel like usually I cut them out. Like, usually I don't show all of them, so I'm not really sure why I showed all of them in this video. I was about to say your guess is as good as mine again, but I stopped myself, but then I said it anyway to tell you that I almost said it, so that, that was a little silly. Oh my goodness. This is the OMSP shelf. I haven't talked about the shelf in a while. It is just a piece of CC that you can use to place things at more precise levels. You can also do this with the shelf from Dream Home Decorator, but I do love this OMSP shelf, so I still use it. I don't remember if I have the link in my description. I should put the link in my description. I'm going to make a note to myself. Where are my sticky notes? Sticky notes. Grab my little gummy bear pencil that my mom got me where the gummy bear is the eraser. And then write add OMSP link in box. I don't want to write description. That's too big of a word to write right now. This is going to be the little hall, not the hall bathroom, the primary bathroom. It's about the same. I just kind of like sped through it. I think I cut out some of it also because it was a little bit crazy, me just like messing around trying to figure out what I wanted to do. This is going to be the child's room. We have a, bed, nightstand, dresser, a toy box, I believe, and then dollhouse. Oh my gosh. I am all over the place today. A little bit all over the place. And then this little mirror from, I want to say Growing Together, but I feel like that's wrong. High school years? I am not remembering what things are from today. Am I good? What is this from? Let's see. Morning routine mirror from high school years. Okay, so I did sort of remember what it was from. We get this cute little tree also from Growing Together. Not also. It's from Growing Together. Oh my word. Then we gotta pick some curtains. I think we use these pinky ones from the Desert Luxe kit, I believe. Is that what it's from? Desert Luxe. Desert Luxe, right? Yes. And then I thought that this tapestry from high school years worked really well in this room with the pinky and like blue tones. And then we just added a few pieces of clutter up here. And then I think we had a rug. I know that some people do not like when people add rugs in carpeted rooms, but they just make the floor look less boring, and a room does not feel completed without a rug in it. But I don't know, maybe we don't add a rug. I think we do though, because it needs a rug to look right. So we got this one from Pastel Pop, and now we're moving on to the final room of the house, which is going to be the nursery. So it's for an infant. We get a changing table. We get the giraffe because the giraffe fills up every good corner in a kid's room in this game. The giraffe is perfect. Okay, the giraffe is a perfect item. I think that I would like to have like one more swatch, like maybe like another, like a bluey swatch, because we have like a rainbow and a pink and purple and then the brown. And I kind of want like a green-blue swatch also. I think that that would be really cute. I would have used it in this room because this room is very, very blue. And then I think we get like a shelf with a couple pieces of clutter on it above the... Yep, there I am adding that, like grabbing that shelf from downstairs. I could have done that differently, but that's how I chose to go about grabbing it. We get a bookshelf and a dresser. And then, like I said, these pieces of clutter up here. This is where that plant goes. At some point in this build, when I like left the game and came back, that plant got deleted and I could not remember where that plant was supposed to go. So I don't think it's in this room in the uploaded version. No, it's not. Where did I put it back? Like, where did I move it to? Maybe in the living room in the corner. Yeah. It's now in the corner by the changing table downstairs because it got deleted and I could not remember where it went. But it was supposed to go in this room. It is not in this room in the uploaded version. But now we're just picking out some clutter to put around this room. I love this little basket from base game with the I also love that basket, and that's also from base game, but I meant the one with the elephant in it. That thing is so cute. I want an elephant, a cow, and a hippo of the big stuffies, like the blarfy stuffies. I want an elephant, a cow, and a hippo, or like a barnyard, a bunch of barnyard animals maybe, or like a zoo. What if we got a zoo pack? Like, I know we're getting a nursery pack right now that's like storybook nursery, but I want a zoo nursery pack, or like a zoo kids pack with like zoo animal clutter and stuff, and like beds and curtains. Oh, that would be so cute. And a rug. More. Oh man, now I'm sad that this doesn't exist. But I did realize that I did not clutter up this part of the bathroom in here, so we did just add a little shelf and cluttered it up a little bit, and I think that it looks really, really cute, and I really, really like it. And I do fix that clipping, but I just did it off camera because it was a little annoying. And now we are moving back outside to finish up out here, working on all of the little decor and like adding a grill and scooting over these chairs. I feel like I could have added an umbrella behind the chairs. It might have looked really cute, but I didn't think about it. And the little toy box, and then we grabbed the food bowls on the back porch right here. And then I think we get a plant on the other side. And then we're gonna go work on maybe the inside of the pool house. I'm gonna call it a pool house. It's not a greenhouse, it's a pool house. A little bonsai tree, which is so good for leveling up your skills. And then we just grab a table and chairs right here because it's just a big open area. And I feel like this family needed a table and chairs to eat at outside with their grill. I think it fit really well in the area and made a lot of sense. So then we're going to move on. What was I trying to say there? Into this little pool house. There is a flower arranging table, and we do grab the pumpkin carving station because it's fall. We're going to say it's fall. And then a few easels in this little corner, and then some planters in the middle of the room. And I think that's about it for this room. I'm not sure if we add any kind of curtains or clutter or anything. I'm pretty sure we just leave it plain. Maybe a rug or two. Yep, this rug from For Rent. And then a little hanging plant in the corner. And then I think we're going to work on the area beside the treehouse where we add... what do we add? I think maybe the s'mores decor piece, which is so cute, from the Little Campers kit. We had a few of the little boxes from Little Campers. I'm talking over like the next part without finishing this part. And then I think we end up with one or two of these pieces outside, the little like statues of kids statues. And then, yep. And I think we add the like wagon with the... Oh, someone's about to knock on my door. Hang on. They were not coming in my apartment. They were going in the apartment next door. So I thought that they were coming here, but I'm good. So anyway, back to the build. This is going to be like the little sleepover area. We just get a couple sleeping bags and the kids' play tent, which is just a really good item for leveling up your kids' skills and like your toddler skills and everything. It just levels them up so quickly. And we just kind of fence off the front of this area behind the tree to kind of make it a little more closed off and private. And then, yeah, I think it looks really cute. But then we just add this little campers rug back here to this little area. And I really like that little spot. I think it's very, very cute, and it goes well with the treehouse. And I'm really happy with it. We just add this little toy back here to kind of add a little more clutter. And then I think we think about adding this little bed, but I don't think we do. I think it looked a little bit goofy. But I liked the idea of it. But nope. Boop, 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 boop. I should cut that out, but I'm not going to because I'm so tired of this voiceover. It's so long. Oh my goodness. I think my next one is going to be this apartment that I did where I had my husband pick a random color scheme for me off of this website. and then I did an apartment decorated around that color scheme. So I think that is my next build, and it's much shorter than this, so I'm pretty excited for that. Doing 40-minute voiceovers is just exhausting. It's exhausting to try to talk to yourself for 40 minutes, and it's exhausting to like think of what to say, and like you just run out of things to say, honestly. And I just don't know what to say at some point. This is going to be the little bike area at the front. We just have a bike for everyone. I think that the second kids bike, they maybe got a deal on kids bikes, so they went ahead and got one for the infant for when they get older. The infant can use it when they're not an infant. And then we just put the trash bins over here. I think it looks really, really cute. And like a little water balloon bucket, just because it felt like it needed something in the middle of the space. But then we are going to work on the landscaping. There's not a whole lot of landscaping. Most of it is just these bushes and these kind of fenced off portions, and I just like it a lot. And then we kind of paint the pool and add a few pool floaties, and I'm just trying to like add more to this backyard, but I don't think I end up adding very much more. Now we're just gonna add the thermostat and the little parenting board, and then we're going to do the landscaping. And this is it for the build. You can find it on the gallery under AudynRo, AudynRo, and the information for that is down below, as well as my Minecraft YouTube, which I'm hoping to get back to this week. I did have to take a little break while I was moving because I was just too stressed to do Minecraft. But yeah, so I hope that you like this build. I love you guys so much. I'm so very deeply proud of you. You're doing amazing. And yeah, you can find me over in the links down below if you would like to hang out or talk, or let me know in the comments what you have done this week that you are most proud of yourself for. It could be brushing your teeth, it could be taking a walk, it could be waking up and just existing another day. And yeah, let me know. I'm very proud of you. I love you guys so, so, so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.